Shalom unto the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach in their Ruel today. And citation also to the federal laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Once again, I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar coming at you with another quick lesson. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations that may take on the physical appearance or look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, I'm going to name the title of this lesson on the changes of worlds, okay, or the transition of power, man, okay. And basically, when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites, okay, that's out there on the highways and byways, okay, doing videos, okay, start with the men or Great Millstone and the brethren on down. Okay, you got other Israelite camps out there as well. Okay, that's teaching about Israel, and the main thing we focus on, okay, is preaching about the prophecies. Okay, which the word prophecy, okay, mean to say before. Okay, and we're out there preaching, okay, the coming time of who the world called Christ, okay, which his name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, meaning he is the Savior or he's the deliverer, okay, second coming, okay. As we know, okay, that's us that's in the faith and teach his word, okay, and those that newly come into the truth, the faith, okay, knowing that they're Israelites, okay, but we known to out there to teach the downfall of the biblical Edomites, okay, which is the so-called white race, starting with the elites, okay, these central bankers that's in power, okay, and on down, okay, when it comes to the average Edomite, okay, when it comes to their downfall, because we're in the time of their downfall when it comes to their kingdom, okay, in particular, this place, America, okay, that's being ruled by Esau Edom. And now we're about to witness the destruction of America, okay, and ultimately this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War. And that's also leading into the time of Yahweh Shai's second coming by the way of the chariots, what the world called UFOs, okay, which are the vehicles of the angels. And also Yahweh Shai bringing fire and war to the nation's military, okay, by the way of the chariots. And that's also going to lead into the salvation of the elect, which we'll consider the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved. That's a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, okay, of Israel, man. Okay, the Lord is going to deliver the elect from out of that great destruction, okay, primarily here in America, okay, although salvation of the elect is going to take place worldwide, according to Matthew, the 24th chapter, verses 29 through 31, okay, but the main deliverance is going to take place here on the shores of America, okay, but prior to this place destruction, now we're about to enter to the stage, okay, of the downfall of Esau Edom when it comes to America financial crash, okay, leading to civil unrest, okay, martial law, detention centers, okay, strict legislations, the implementation of the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. That's going to replace the physical dollar, okay, and that's all prophecy and leading to the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, when it comes to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay. And but the Lord said he shall be delivered out of it going into the elect, because 2/3, okay, of our people gonna be judged, okay, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, Okay, only the 1/3 is going to be delivered. Okay, but the point of this lesson is we come into the time of the transition of power. Okay, because ultimately when Yahweh Shai returned and delivered the elect, okay, um, eventually the elect is going to be set here up on the earth in the land of Israel. Okay, which by the way, the land of Israel is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire. Okay, at the peak of the Third World War, due to the fact that the people that's over there are not the original inheritors. Okay, originally they are Edomites that go back to the grandson of Esau, Amalek. Okay, the chief rulers amongst the Edomites. Okay, when it comes to those small hats, as we call, that occupied our land or stole it, during the time of 1948. Okay, and that land is going to be destroyed by the way of missiles. Okay, at the peak of the Third World War, just for it to be cleansed for us, or the hopeful elect, to rightfully own our land again under the rule of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the future of these nations, starting with Esau, Edom, of these elites that's going to escape the damnation of the missiles, as they're going to be in their retreats. Okay, their future is going to be slavery up under us, and they're going to build our kingdom up. Okay, but now we're in the process of the transition of power, and eventually, okay, the world going to find out that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the true living power, and he's only dealing with the nation of Israel, and at this time the elect. And let me start off with 2nd Esdras chapter 6 verse 6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and that's the Heavenly Father, okay, and his Son, okay, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And it says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, though, and it says, and through none other, okay? Because at this current time, this world is known to pushing a lot of gods or idols, okay, when it comes to the religions, okay, the God of Christianity, okay, when it comes to, Christianity believing that Christ, okay, which we know that's not the name of the Heavenly Father's Son, okay? Once again, the Heavenly Father's Son name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, okay? We come to the understanding that, when it comes to Christianity, it's still pushing on Christ, okay, as they say, being a so-called white man, okay? The Lord is dealing with all nations, okay? The law, statute, commandments are done away with, okay? And we're seeing more and more of the exposure of Christianity, okay? But the Lord is not dealing with Christianity, okay? And we see the worship of Islam, okay, when it comes to their God, okay, Allah, okay, which goes back to really moon worship, okay, another idol, okay, that our people, because our people are involved in Islam, okay, thinking that they Muslims, okay, you got the Nation of Islam, okay, but the Lord is not dealing with that, okay, a Roman Cathologist, Egyptology, okay, when it comes to the Hamitic gods, okay, the original Africans, which when it comes to you so-called Negroes, you're not Africans, okay, we come from the bloodline of Shem, okay, out of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay, not a Ham, okay, and there's information on that, and you got the Hebrew Israelites out here teaching it, okay, that we're two separate nations, okay, the original Africans or Hamites, okay, are our enemies, okay, and they have their own gods, okay, of worshiping, okay, when it comes to these idols, man, but our people are into, okay, getting to the point, okay, when it comes to the great destruction of this place, America, and the return of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, in particular Yahweh Shai, and gathering the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, okay, then the world gonna know, okay, that there's only one true power, the creator of all things, and that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And it says, and through none other, by me also they shall be ended, and by none other, okay, so Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, so he's the true living power that set up the kingdoms, okay, that set up nations into power, okay, and at this time we're in the current rulership of Esau, Edom, okay, as we're in the transition of power. Okay, that's why you're seeing Israel waking up through this word, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. And like I said, ultimately the elect. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau was born of him. Okay, so this is going back into the time of Genesis, Genesis the 25th chapter. Okay, when Esau and Jacob was born. Okay, and they were separated ever since then. Okay, from the womb. And at this time, Esau, Edom represent the so-called white race. Okay, those that sitting out of that bloodline. And you had Jacob that represent the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans today, which happen to be the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and and this is where mainly, okay, at this time, a key prophecy as we are approaching the time of the transition of power, man. Okay, because Esau, Edom represent the wicked of the earth. Okay, and Jacob represent the righteousness when it comes to Yahweh Shema Shai will. And it says, and Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Okay, and that hand, okay, representing when it comes to the on the heel of Esau, going into Esau, Edom, in these times, about to be taken out of power. Okay, starting with Israelites waking up, prophesying the downfall of Esau, Edom, and eventually Yahweh Shai returning to take them out of power and set up the kingdom of Israel. Okay, and Esau, Edom, and these heathens, okay, going into captivity. It says, for Esau is the end of the world. Yeah, that word world there, going into age. Because we in the time of Esau, Edom, age of ruling. Okay? And it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. Okay? And now we're in that transition period. Israel waking up. Okay, because one point in time, we lost our heritage as Israelites. Okay, as we came into captivity up on the Esau, Edom. Okay? The Lord put the curses upon us, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 16 through 68, okay, due to our disobedience as a nation. And for you people, especially you so-called Negroes, okay, Latino, Hispanics, wondering why we're suffering here in America, in Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. And now this government, that this time ruling over us, okay, here in America, because this place is our captivity, okay? But now we're at the time of the Lord bringing deliverance, and it starts with Israel waking up and acknowledging Yahweh Shema Shai, mainly the elect, okay? And so when Yahweh Shai return to deliver the elect, okay, that's going to be the time of the transition of the power, okay, when it comes to the earth, okay, the kingdom being set up, okay? It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow, okay? So now we're coming in those stages, okay? The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand, and other questions Edris asked thou not. So we're in the time now. Okay, the transition of power. And once Esau, Edom fall, that's it. Okay, ain't gonna be no other nations rising after that. Okay, as you see now, they got these Russians, okay, which they're Edomites, thinking they're gonna rule next. Okay, because all the nations seeing the decline of America. Okay, but the Russians not gonna rule next. The Chinese, the Arabs, okay, Iran, okay, India, okay, all these heathen nations that think they're gonna rule next. Okay, they're gonna go into captivity. Okay, Yahweh Shema Shai about to establish the kingdom of Israel, man. Okay, so Yahweh Shema Shai ruleth in the kingdom of man. Let's get that. Yeah, but right now we're in the time of Esau Edom rulership. Okay, let's get this matter of fact real quick. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers. Okay, and the watchers represent the prophets that's out there on the highways and byways and teaching the word of Yahweh Shema Shai by the way of the internet. Okay, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High, okay, Yahweh, okay, ruleth in the kingdom of men and give it to whosoever he will, okay, and set up over it the basis of man. And at this time, that's Esau, Edom. Because out of all the nations that the Lord created, okay, the Lord created Esau, Edom to be the lowest, okay, out of all nations, and chose Israel to be above all nations, okay. But once again, we're in the time of Esau, Edom rulership, okay. As the scripture says, time and chance has happened to all, okay, because now as we in Esau, Edom rulership, You done had these other heathen nations in rulership, okay, such as the Chinese, the Arabs, okay, the Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, okay, the Medo-Persians, okay, empire, the Greco-Roman Empire, okay, and now this time here in Esau Edom, okay, time of ruling, okay, which this is Rome all over again, okay, the second leg of Rome, okay, the deadly wound that was healed, according to Revelation chapter 13, okay, Esau Edom came back into power after the time of the Dark Ages, okay, mainly during the time of the Borgia family, okay, and ever since the time of the Borgias, at this current time, they're in power to this day, okay, but at the Lord give them, set them up, okay, it gave the earth into their hand, okay, when it comes to the basis of men, okay, that word base going into the low, okay, matter of fact, let me get this. There's Job, chapter 9, let me see. Yeah, here we go. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and that's Esau Edom. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so the point is that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, let's get this. Like I say, one point of time they fell. Okay, during the time of the Roman Empire. Okay, then you had a 1,000-year period that they went in captivity during the time of the Dark Ages, up under mainly the so-called Negroes. Okay, because it was the Negroes that ruled the Dark Ages. Okay, or medieval times when it came to Europe. Okay, but let's get this. Well, that's Malachi chapter, no, that's Mike, excuse me for that, Malachi. Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places. And this the time, current, years ago, okay, hundreds of years ago, when Esau Edom came back into power, okay, after the Dark Ages, which is known as the Renaissance or the rebirth, okay, mainly during the time of the Borgia family, okay, because they wasn't impoverished, okay, but now they built the desolate places, okay, when it comes to colonizing, okay, especially when it came to the time of the Spain, okay, Britain and France, okay, and you have America that came out of Britain, okay, ever since they conquered the America, okay, which is known today, okay, and ever since then they then went throughout different countries, colonized it, okay, by the blessing of the sword, okay, because that's their blessing, the sword, when it comes to their military might, okay, but now in the time they're doing it through their technology, okay, as they're trying to forge their NWO, okay, but this is it, okay, the Lord is going to disappoint them when it comes to the NWO, okay, as they think they're going to fulfill it, okay, especially when it comes to that MOTB, as they want to implement, okay, and it says, this said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, okay, so this show you right here that Esau Edom is known as the wicked, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, okay, and that's going to Esau Edom, okay, the Lord have indignation, meaning righteous anger against Esau Edom forever, because they are the wicked, okay, and the Lord set them up to be the wicked, okay, and everything that Esau Edom does is contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, when it comes to the law, statute, commandments, okay, when it comes to the order of the earth, okay, look how defiled the earth is, okay, look how the state of the earth is, man, okay, how corrupt it is, and that's due to Esau Edom rulership, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua set him up, okay, just as the Lord set him up, and he's going to bring him down. Hey, let's get this. But that's Psalms chapter 75, verse 5. And it says, lift not up your horn on high. Okay, and that word horn or symbolize power. Okay, lift up not your horn on high. And it says, speak not with a stiff neck. And that's Esau Edom at this time. Okay, as they're in power. Okay, but they think they're gonna rule forever. Okay, I believe what that Psalms 49. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. as the inward thought is that it shall continue forever. Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generation, and they call their lands after their own names. And so the point is, they think they're going to rule forever when it comes to the NWO. Okay, when it comes to the technology. Okay, as you see the talk now, AI. Okay, transhumanism. Okay, the fourth industrial revolution. Okay, smart cities. Okay, they implement that MOTB. Okay, they think they're going to rule forever, man. Okay, hey, but the Lord going to disappoint them. Now let's get back to Psalms, because it's Yahweh Shema Shai that ruleth. Okay, once again, in the kingdom of men. Psalms chapter 75, verse 5. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. Okay, and that's Esau Edom, through his pride, man. So, okay, when it comes to his NWO, okay, and trying to get rid of the existence of the God of the Bible, and to come against us, trying to cut us off as a nation. Okay, that's Psalms the 83rd chapter. Okay, and it says, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. So now we're in the time that Esau Edom downfall. Okay, and it says, he set up another, as we're coming to the time of Israel uprising, okay, on liberation when Yahweh shall return. Okay, for the hand of the Lord is there is a cup, and the wine is red, and is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. And it's going into Esau Edom. Eventually, in these heathen nations, but starting with Esau Edom. And at this time, 2/3 of our people, okay, but it's going into Esau Edom, receive his judgment when Yahweh shall return. And they're going into captivity, man. Okay? But I would declare forever, I would sing praises to the God of Jacob. Okay? And the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And that's what we're coming into, the transition of power, man. Okay? So let's get this. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. I'll start up at verse 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's coming in the time of Yahweh Shai. Okay, because our kingdom is going to be a righteous kingdom. Okay, and up on the rulership of Yahweh Shai and the nation of Israel. Okay, like I said, these heathen nations are going to be subject unto us, and they're going to build up the kingdom. Okay, and the land is going to be, the earth is going to be cleansed, rejuvenated. Okay, everything is going to be back in its proper order. Okay, because our kingdom is going to be a righteous kingdom, and it's going to be governed by the law, statute, commandments. Okay, and we're going to be righteous forevermore. Okay, because we're going to be immortal. Okay, and according to the new covenant. Okay, when it comes to Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31, Hebrews chapter 8, the law, statute, commandments are going to be in our inward parts. Okay, starting with those of the elect that be saved. Because once the elect be saved, okay, by the way of the chariots, okay, the elect body is going to be changed, man, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, okay, in the latter end, okay, and the law, statute, commandments is going to be in our inward parts, okay, we're going to be righteous forevermore, okay, and the heat is going to have to learn of our way, okay, Isaiah chapter 2, okay, and there's going to be a 1,000-year period where these heathens are going to be in captivity, and out of all the nations, the heathen nations of that 1,000-year period, once that 1,000-year period done away with, the only nation that's going to be done away with is Esau Edom, okay, according to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18, okay, but it says, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Okay, going into the prophets. Okay, because the prophets that hurling, okay, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, as we're given that forewarning. Okay, when it comes to the elect, okay, the hopeful elect that we're striving to be part of. us that's involved in his faith and in his ministry. And it says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injury practice. Okay, and you can't say that about Esau either. Okay, because look how he don't rape, rob, and stole everything. Okay, especially when it comes to the so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. Because remember, Esau and Jacob was brethren. Okay, they was twin brothers. Okay, but separated. Okay, and we know also as well Esau Edom sold his birthright to Jacob. Okay, for red pottage. Okay, and we know about Jacob disguising himself to be Esau. Okay, you can read that in Genesis the 25th chapter, Genesis the 27th chapter. Okay, how Jacob disguised himself as Esau and he received the blessing. Okay, but before that, Esau sold his birthright to Jacob, and that's all the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, but ever since then, Esau Edom had that perpetual hatred toward us, man. Okay, for you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that wondering why is so much hatred between so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans and so-called whites, because it all go back to the time of the blessing. Okay, and the birthright. Okay, between Esau and Jacob. Verse 7, it says, pride is hateful before God and man, and by both do one commit iniquity, especially Esau Edom, okay? Because he's known for his pride, man, okay? Here's the point. Verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, and that's how Esau Edom gained his power, okay? Or conquer the world, okay? By unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Okay, look at this, a perfect example in America. Look how it was stolen from the so-called indigenous people when it comes to the Hispanic, Latinos, and Native American tribes, okay? And the enslavement of the Negroes, okay? When it comes to the Atlantic slave trade, okay? And look how he went throughout all different parts of the earth, regions of the earth, and causing injuries, okay? Riches got by deceit, okay? Colonizing, taking nations' resources by the way of the sword, which is his blessing, okay? But he did it all in wickedness. Okay, and look at the dollar, okay, which is not real money, okay, fraud, okay, which the dollar is not but debt notes, okay, they got the world into debt, okay, when it comes to these elites, but they use America, and that's why you're seeing nations dropping the dollar, and that's why now they want to get rid of the dollar and come with that MOTB to be the next way of buying and selling, a monetary gain, when it comes to a credit-based system through their technology, okay, and we always say, the ones of our people that take that MOTB, okay, that RFID micro, according to here in America, they're going to be destroyed by the way of the missiles, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. That's why I stopped with the men of Great Millstone and the Brennan on down, teach and give that warning not to take that MOTB, okay? And it says, and riches got by deceit, okay? So that's how Esau Edom gained power, okay? And it says, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And so the kingdom is going to be translated to one people to another. And at this time, coming in the time of Israel, okay, starting with the elect, okay, under the rule of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, so all the riches, okay, that Esau Edom have, the resources that he done stole, okay, and these heathen nations, all that going to belong to us, man, including them. Okay, matter of fact, let me get this and I'll get ready to close. Because Esau Edom going into captivity. Okay, start with the heathen, these elites and those that's in league with them. Okay, but when it comes to these average American Edomites and heathens over here, they're going to be destroyed because ain't no salvation for them. Okay, but the thing about it, which, you know, they're going to come back in the kingdom being servants and slaves up under us, man. Okay, because they're going to be reincarnated through their bloodline that doesn't get destroyed. Okay, those are the heathen nations that don't get destroyed by the missiles, but be reserved for captivity. Okay, as we're going to come out of those chariots, okay, us are the hopeful elect. According to Revelation chapter 21, starting at verse 1, we're going to come out of those chariots, okay, and gather up the nations, man. Start with the elites of Esau, Edom, okay? And the heathen nation that perish on this side, they're going to come back in the kingdom through those bloodlines, okay, to be service, okay? And just as the 2/3 of our people that perish on this side, they're going to come back in the kingdom reincarnated, being the sons and daughters of the elect, okay? And that's how they're going to inherit the kingdom, okay? And they're going to be, in all Israel, going to be righteous, okay, from there on out, man, okay? But the first ones that's going to go into captivity is Esau, Edom, the elites of them, and the elites of these other heathen nations that's in league with them, okay, and all the rest of the heathen nations. Psalms chapter 149, verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Okay, and let's start with the elect. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. And that's going to be in the time of the kingdom. Okay, because the bed representing rulership, or your, being at your rest. Okay, right now we're not at our rest. Okay, according to Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Okay, but when Yahweh shall return and deliver and save the elect, and the kingdom is established, that's going to be our rest. Okay, verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, and that's literally, okay, because we're going to execute judgment upon them. Okay, as the elect going to receive that power. Okay, we're going to have spiritual power. Okay, authority over the earth. Okay, and the Lord going to crown his men. Okay, we're going to have scepters. Okay, and that's what we're looking forward to. Okay, also the hopeful elect. Okay, but the Lord going to set up the kings. Okay, or the kingdom, and have the elect men. Okay, start with the elect men to be judges of the earth, man. And the first thing we're going to do is judge Esau, Edom, and his heathens. Okay, and we're going to put them in captivity. Okay, and they're going to have to serve us with rigor. Okay, they're going to be a hardcore slavery for them, man. Okay, and you just vision the rest of it. And it says, and to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punish upon the people, to bend their kings with chains and their nobles with federal irons. So this is they're going into captivity, man. Starting with these elites of Esau, Edom, and these heathens, man. Okay, to execute upon them the judgment written. This is honor. Have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Now I get this. Now I get ready to close. Okay. So that's their future. This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And that's the kingdom of Israel. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So this show you right here that salvation is not for all nations. Okay, it's only for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Okay, when it comes to so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline. Okay, and I have to say, like I make mention, when I open up with, okay, those are Israelites that descended out of that bloodline that has been scattered amongst the heathen nations and take on the physical appearance of these other nations. Okay, that may look like the other nation. Okay, but they're Israelites. Okay, they're going to start with elect. They're going to be delivered. Okay, and they're going to be changed. Okay, because all is going to be changed. Okay, when it comes to the elect being delivered. Okay, us to that hopeful number. Okay, but salvation is only for Israel. Okay, the kingdom is only for Israel. Okay, as it says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Okay, meaning these heathen nations. Okay, especially Esau, Edom. Because these heathen nations are in their rulership now, starting with the Edomites, man. Okay, but you have our people, why Esau, Edom, and these heathens can't make it. Okay, it's because it simply says they ain't going to make it. They ain't going to be a part of the kingdom. Okay, when it comes to rulership, they're going to be part of the kingdom to be servants, man. Okay, slaves, man. Okay, and it says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever, because our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. Okay, even after that 1,000-year period of Esau, Edom done away with, the heathen nations, the other nations, are going to remain, and they still going to have to be serving unto us, because our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. Okay, and keep in mind, the nation of Israel is going to be immortal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson will edify. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.